Well, thank you so much for being here today, Jane.
Thank you, Erin. Thanks for including us.
Of course. So what exactly is the difference between Loaves and Fishes and the other organizations that provide free food to the community?
Well, there are a lot of us. There's at least 25 feeding
Wow.
organizations in 15 miles of Charlottesville.
Right.
There's the Blue Ridge Area Food Bank, who provides a lot of us with food, and then there are those of us who give the food out to the people when they come to our distributions. But there's also people who make meals. There's soup kitchens and the Salvation Army and the Haven, all making meals for people.
Very nice, and I'm glad there's a lot of organizations around catering to this need, this community need. That is so great. And can you talk to us about the increased need that you've seen?
Yeah, need has gone up over 100% in the last 2 years.
Wow.
We had a lot of pandemic SNAP food stamps relief during the pandemic that kind of all ended last year, but it's amazing to watch the trend that has increased, and I think it's the cost of living.
Yeah.
Charlottesville is expensive to live in, and housing is probably the thing that people are trying to do first and foremost, and then they don't have enough money for their food, so they come to us for help.
Right, and that kind of leads me to my next question, which is, why are we seeing this increase? Or why do you think?
Well, I think it's the economy. I think a lot of it is just that, the price of food, I think we all have experienced it going up. Going to the grocery store now is a much bigger event than it used to be.
Yes.
So I think that that's part of it. Also, the most expensive food is the best stuff for you. So the fresh produce, the proteins, the meats, milks, eggs, things like that are just cost a lot more. And so
Yeah.
I think a lot of people have had to make some hard choices.
Absolutely, yes. And what does Loaves and Fishes offer the community?
So we give a week's worth of food for everyone in a household up to 2 times a month. So we can't be all the food people need, but we're at least half of it if they need us 2 times a month. It's at least 100 pounds of food. It includes fresh produce, fruits and vegetables, milk, eggs, meat, baked items, and then a variety of shelf-stable foods as well that will last longer.
Wow, and I'm sure that makes a big difference for a family who's, struggling to put food on the table, and that probably goes a really long way.
And the nutrition education that we're offering also, I think, is of value to some. I think a lot of people know how to cook, but not everybody does, or they don't know what to do with what we get, and sometimes it's a little unusual, so we try to introduce that through sampling in classes.
Aw, that's wonderful. And where can people go to learn more?
They can go to sevillefoodpantry.org. They can also call us at 434-996-7868. We are on Facebook and Instagram, and a little bit on TikTok. We even have some cooking videos there.
Nice. Oh, we all love a good cooking video.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you all are offering a lot of great positive things for the community, so we love to see what you're doing.
People shouldn't have to be hungry and shouldn't have to eat bad food because that's all they can afford. So if you need healthy food and a dietitian who can advise you, come our way.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jane, for stopping by today.
Thank you.
Of course.